Hello everyone and welcome to Insider Financial Talk Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I will be your host today, the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com, and in this video we will recap the week's market action and discuss our trading plan for Monday. But first up, to get our market moving reports on top small caps, click that link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up with your email on any of the pop-ups on insiderfinancial.com. After you sign up with your email, you can then sign up with your mobile number. Mobile is the fastest way to get all of our reports, and it works for all numbers worldwide. Simply enter your country code first, followed by your number. For US and Canada, be 1 plus area code and number. Never begin the format with 0. It will not work. And after you sign up, you will get a welcome email, which includes a free copy of the Insider Financial Guide to Penny Stocks ebook. Our ebook, our email service, and our text messaging service are all free services from InsiderFinancial.com. We do not run any paid subscription service whatsoever, no Discord rooms or Telegram chat groups. Well, guys, last week was a disappointing one here at InsiderFinancial.com. We didn't catch any big runners on our swing plays for subscribers. I know many of you are not day traders and are looking for those multi-day runners, and we didn't catch any. The momentum just wasn't there. We are working this weekend to make that right. We are doing a lot of research to find a big runner for our subscribers this week. We hope to have something by Monday in subscribers' inbox. But as I talked about in the Thursday night video and on Friday, Friday was a good day for my long-term account. I said Thursday night that I had bought IEP, Icahn Enterprises. Was planning to buy KRE on Friday, but never got the chance. But IEP was a nice play. And guys, I said, my average was $29.93, and IEP almost hit $40. I know I said I bought it in my long-term account, but I had to book profits. I mean, when you get an overnight play like that, especially I had a nice position, I had to take those gains and book them. It's hard to pass up, you guys. I know it might go back to 50. I'll evaluate it this week. We're on Wednesday. IEP, Icahn Enterprises, holding its delayed earnings call. We know the battle between Hindenburg and Carl Icahn. Carl Icahn, he's been in the quiet period waiting for earnings. If he's on the call, it could be fireworks, could be riveting. The guy is almost 90 years old. He will not go down without a fight. The Hindenburg, they have just a history of short and distort reports, and they accomplished their goal. Most likely Hindenburg is out of the stock. They basically just came in, made a bunch of acquisitions, panicked retail. Carl, he's not selling. Retail nervous longs, they panicked, they sold. And then IEP Thursday night said, look, the $2 dividend's secure. We have plenty of cash, and that's why the bounce on Friday. I know when I said my long-term account, I was buying this dip here on Thursday. I just thought it had gotten oversold. I know you guys, I preach playing the momentum, and that momentum was there on Friday. Opened at 33.56, dipped down to 32.75. If you look at the 15-minute opening range that I talk about, guys, it was right there. So again, this was the first 15 minutes, and then on the second 15 minutes, you just blew through that opening range. So that was your buy signal, and it just trended higher all day long. So again, I talk about a lot of these strategies. It's in the ebook, so make sure you sign up. Click that link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up with your email on any of the pop-ups. Again, it's completely free. The ebook talks about a lot of the strategies that I go over here in these videos. But this week will be more earnings reports. On Monday, we're going to see PayPal, Tyson Foods, KKR. Also going to see Lucid, LCID. Options are pricing in a double-digit swing in Lucid this week on Monday. On Tuesday, Duke Energy, Airbnb always has some fireworks. and Fox and CPNG. Wednesday, we're getting Disney, DIS, RBLX, Roblox, Li Auto, Chinese Auto Play, also Beyond Meat, BYND. That's always been a big mover on earnings, so be watching these, and if I see any options plays, setups, I will be sending out an alert to subscribers, so certainly make sure you're paying attention to your inbox. In terms of major economic news this week, on Wednesday, 30 a.m., we get the Consumer Price Index report for April. Inflation is forecast to have increased 0.3% month over month and 5.5% year over year after stripping out food and energy. So again, that is why the Fed raised rates last week, 25 basis points. Inflation is still running hot. The unemployment, the Friday's non-farm payrolls report came in better than expected. So, that was really why the market bounced on Friday, is that people are saying, look, in spite of these rate increases, employment is still steady, and that means that maybe, recession is not right around the corner. So again, let's see how this week plays. But right now, nice bounce on Friday in terms of the overall market. So I think you got to give it to the bulls. And then on Thursday, we get PPI. This is expected to show a 0.3% month over month gain. So again, more inflation data this week. Names that are on our radar to start this week include Carvana, CVNA. I talked about it in the Thursday night video. Had good earnings, couldn't hold $10. We'll be watching this week for another push. Remember, 50% of the float is short. The 150-day moving average is $9.49. We close below that, but above $10. We get a close above $10. No resistance until 15. So I think if we get a close at 10.50, 11, something like that, you're going to get that after hours squeeze. So that's what I'll be watching for Carvana this week. GFAI has multiple bottom here at $5. Nice bounce. We got the news that the offering closed. They announced that on Friday after the bell. This is good news. Now can run. The aggregate gross proceeds of the offer, including the over allotment, are approximately $9.2 million. So again, the underwriters exercise their over allotment option in full for an additional 258,000 shares. So again, positive sign. Offering closed. Let's see if this one can run this week. Next up is SMMT, finally moving. I covered this one back in March on the back of major insider buying. I mean, this is just was a huge red flag for me. Well, green flag was, the CEO bought $500 million worth of the company's stock. That is just a major insider buy, and that's signifying that he really believes in the company. The stock was up 64% last week. Finally moving. Took a while. Sometimes need to be patient, but that's easier said than done, guys, as we all know. But just again, major insider buying is always a big sign. If an insider is willing to bet that amount of money, something major might be about to happen. And this is a clinical stage biotech. The company announced last week it was beginning 2 phase 3 clinical trials for its drug ivonescimab, combined with chemotherapy to treat 2 different indications of non-small cell lung cancer. The company entered into a collaboration agreement late last year with Icahn to develop and commercialize ivonescimab in the U.S., Canada, Europe, and Japan. Icahn retains the rights for the remainder of the world, including China. The therapy is a novel, potential first-in-class investigational bispecific antibody. Putting it into phase 3 trials shows that the confidence the company has in the therapy. What's notable is the company has $654 million in cash. And lost just $27 million last year. No revenues, but again, sitting on a ton of cash. So this is always a good sign with a biotech. Don't have to worry about an offering coming. Next up is GNS. Might have finally bottomed here. Its earnings are coming Monday, May 15th. Getting this tweet here. GNS, will the bleeding stop? Look at this trend wedge right here. So on the verge of a major breakout one way or another. Let's hope it's higher. A lot of people are in this play. Over 13% of the float is short. Roger James Hamilton, as well, everyone knows, he's engaging in the naked short war. He says his company's been shorted to oblivion by the shorts. So again, most likely, according to him, the short position is much, much higher than what's been reported. So certainly be watching this one for more news out of GNS. Next up is TOP, T-O-P. I've been covering this one for the last, ever since it started running. Watching for a possible bounce. Guys, I said it would come back down. This is not a long-term hold. It was for day trading only. Remember, play green, not red. If you look at when the green days were, that's when the opportunities were. These red days, you just got obliviated. So again, just avoid playing these, buying these dips on these momentum names, because you don't know how low it can go. But when they bounce hard. But then you're averaging down, you're trying to chase it. Then a lot of times you're just happy to break even, and that's not going to take you to the promised land. Breaking even, or losing, is not the goal. When it comes to trading, your goal is to make as much money as possible. BBAI, just a 17 million share float. Been covering this one a lot. Almost 22% of that float is short. Earnings Tuesday after the close. Trend line trading here right at trend line resistance. Forming a wedge here. We get a close above $3. We could easily run back to the highs. So certainly going to be watching this one on Tuesdays after the earnings. So put this one on your radar screen. Next up, guys, is BAOS. I talked about this one last week. Another Chinese low floater like TOP, but this one has a smaller float with just 340,000 shares in the float. Going to be looking for more trade opportunities in this one this week. Next up, ATLX, lithium play out of Brazil. Perfect double top at 45, completely sold off. Huge red days, and then finally on Friday we got that green day. Stock up 41%. I know you didn't catch all that move, but here once it went green, above 1750, you got a nice trade. Again, I know some people don't have time to day trade, but that's right now where there are more opportunities. Swings last week was tough, but hopefully this week we get a few multi-day runners, and that's our goal here at InsiderFinancial.com, because we know a lot of you people are either students or have jobs, and you don't have time to watch the market all day. So you're looking for those types of plays that can really run for a few days. Lastly, guys, 3 OTC names to have on your radar. First up is Bed Bath & Beyond. Hit the OTC, just like I said. Whenever you get a Nasdaq delisting, hits the OTC, it goes green. OTC loves former NYSE and Nasdaq names. This is another name. Trade it, don't own it. Okay, guys? Next, 2 other plays here. ENZC, nice chart, consolidating right here. FinTwit talking about it again. Been a long time coming. We are rooting for the ENZC army. There's a lot of catalysts coming up. The stock is finally breaking out here, but this was a big winner for InsiderFinancial.com back in the day, 2021. If you go in the magnifying glass and you type in ENZC, you can see all of our coverage. We were covering this one in the double zeros, ran all the way to $1. It was just a absolute home run, and a lot of people stayed in. You know, we were telling everyone always be booking profits, but a lot of people, some people are still underwater. But if you average down, this is a company that has a lot of catalysts. And is one of the best OTC plays right now. And the thing that's interesting, what I like right now, and why I think this one can run, is the OTC. There's just no runners. Everyone is. A lot of people have given up, or just total. It's the exchange. I can save that for another video going on about all the things that the OTC markets has done wrong as an exchange. But you know, there's still a lot of traders. They only want to trade OTC. They're only looking for OTC names. And ENZC, if it starts running, you're going to get all of those OTC players. You know, they're looking for a runner. So if ENZC keeps running, you're going to get that massive volume. And we are seeing that. This is nice volume that's come in. This is the most volume we've seen in over a year. So again, there's a lot to like here with ENZC and this price action. DPLS, same thing here. FinTwit talking about it again. This is a past runner. DPLS saying here might pop here again. You get this wedge here, and also you got these catalysts: shareholder letter, OM Optel meet and greet, new website coming, acquisition gives instant market share. The CEO, he's always on Twitter. There's just a lot of things going on with this company. So again, nice chart setup, trading here in the double zeros, ran right into the 150-day moving average of 0.0094. We get a close above a penny, and this one could really start running. So again, you know, last August, this one ran to 4.5 cents. Let's see if we can get a similar type run over the next coming weeks. So certainly keep DPLS on your radar screen. Well, guys, that's all I have for now. I'm doing a lot of research this weekend with my team, looking for low float, short squeezes, and most importantly, upcoming catalysts. When you have all three, explosive moves can happen, and that's our goal for our subscribers. Again, the fastest way to get our reports is to click that link in the description, or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com, or sign up on any of the pop-ups on insiderfinancial.com. You can even sign up to read our reports and unsubscribe. No spam. Your info is never shared. Unsubscribe anytime. Finally, Insider Financial and I are not investment advisors. This video does not provide investment advice. Always do your research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with the nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is our opinion, is meant for informational, educational purposes only, and does not provide investment advice. Past performance is not indicative of future performance. Thanks for watching. Remember to smash that like button and hit the notification bell to be notified when a new video is uploaded. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.